Hi class, we're looking at pages 24 and 25 of Unit 6 Social Science. What are the main EU institutions? There are four main institutions involved in running the EU. The European Commission, or the EC, is made up of 28 commissioners, one from each EU country. They meet in Brussels to discuss what's best for the EU. The main job of the EC is to propose new laws for the EU. Commissioners send their proposals to the European Parliament and the Council of the EU. A new draft law can take 12 to 18 months to become a law. Members of the European Parliament, or MEPs, are elected democratically every 5 years by EU citizens. Their job is to represent EU citizens and discuss and approve new laws proposed by the European Commission. So first, they propose a law and they decide to make it law or not. The European Parliament meets in Strasbourg, France. The Council of the European Union is made up of government ministers from all the EU countries. They represent their countries, discuss new laws, then vote on them. Once the European Parliament and the Council of Ministers have passed a new law, member countries have to accept it. New laws are drafted every day in the European Commission. Recent new laws range from protecting bees from pesticides to prohibiting the use of vacuum cleaners that are too powerful. New European laws can take up to a year and a half to come into force from when they are first drafted. They then go to the European Parliament to be voted upon and changed slightly, if necessary. Then the law goes to the European Council to be voted on, where depending on how important the law is, it can be passed by a majority of yes votes. At many international EU meetings, there are 23 languages to be interpreted. This means there can be as many as 70 interpreters required at one meeting. And this diagram helps explain how the law, who assesses the law, who makes the law, and then how it becomes into effect.